just me, popping in. Check out the wildest and most amazing videos from around the web. Stick around till the end to see who takes the win. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing videos. Mountain rams are large, muscular horned animals that are found in the mountainous regions of Asia. The lion and the mountain ram find themselves face to face in the wild, and tension is high as they size each other up. Suddenly, they spot their prey, a majestic mountain ram, grazing peacefully with his fellow sheep. The lion advances cautiously, its every sense alert for any sign of danger. The lion is faster and more agile, while the mountain ram is stronger and more durable. Will the lioness' speed be enough to outmaneuver the mountain ram's attacks? Or will the mountain ram's brute force prove to be the deciding factor in this epic showdown? Only time will tell who will emerge victorious in this clash of the titans. And with so much talent sitting on the sidelines, who knows how the outcome might change? It's anyone's guess who will prevail in this battle royale. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be a fight to the finish. So stay tuned and find out who wins in this ultimate showdown. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing videos. See you next time. The mountain ram stands firm, its massive horns lowered, ready to defend its territory. The lion takes a deep breath, sizing up its opponent, and decides to strike first. It pounces on the mountain ram, its sharp claws extended, aiming for the animal's throat. The mountain ram, however, is prepared for the attack and uses its horns to fend off the lion, sending it crashing to the ground. The lion shakes off the impact and quickly recovers, realizing that it needs a new strategy to take down this formidable opponent. It circles the mountain ram, trying to find a weakness it can exploit, while the mountain ram remains steadfast, its eyes fixed on the feline predator. After assessing the situation, the lion decides to try a different approach. It launches itself at the mountain ram, attempting to knock it off balance and create an opening for a fatal bite. The mountain ram, anticipating the move, lowers its head and headbutts the lion, sending it flying through the air. The impact stuns the lion, but it quickly gets back on its feet, its determination to capture the ram unwavering. The lion lunges at the mountain ram once again, this time targeting its legs in an attempt to immobilize it. The mountain ram, however, is too agile for the lion and easily dodges the attack, sending the lion crashing into a nearby tree. The ram then charges forward, its horns lowered, and catches the lion off guard, knocking it down and injuring its shoulder. The lion, now facing a difficult situation, tries to escape, but the mountain ram is relentless. It chases after the lion, its heavy hooves pounding the ground, and its horns held high. The lion, desperate to get away, leaps over a fallen log, but the mountain ram is right behind it. The ram jumps over the log, nearly landing on top of the lion, and the two animals collide in a tangle of fur and sharp claws. Despite being outnumbered, the lion fights back, its sharp teeth bared in a snarl as it tries to defend itself against the charging ram. The mountain ram, however, is too strong for the lion to handle, and eventually the feline predator realizes it has lost the battle. Defeated but not broken, the lion retreats into the tall grass, leaving the mountain ram victorious. The lion's muscles tense as they prepare for the chase, their powerful legs coiled like springs, ready to unleash their power. With a burst of speed and agility, the lions close in on the mountain ram, their sharp claws extended, ready to capture their prey. The mountain ram, sensing danger, lifts his head and surveys the situation, his sharp horns lowered in a defensive stance. He lets out a loud bleat, alerting his fellow rams to the approaching danger. As the lions close in, the mountain ram knows that he must act fast to save himself. With a sudden burst of energy, he charges forward, his horns lowered, and collides with one of the lions, sending it sprawling on the ground. The other lions, taken aback by the mountain ram's sudden move, regroup quickly and surround the ram, their eyes fixed on their elusive prey. The mountain ram, battered but not beaten, tries to shake off the attack and make a run for it. But the lions are relentless. One of the lions leaps onto the ram's back, its sharp claws digging into the woolly coat, while another lion clamps its jaws around the ram's throat, cutting off his air supply. The mountain ram struggles to free himself from the lion's grip, but their combined strength is too much for him to handle. As the minutes pass, the mountain ram grows weaker, his breathing becomes more labored, and he slowly succumbs to the attack. The lions, sensing victory, hold on tight to their prey, ensuring that the mountain ram does not escape. Finally, with a last surge of strength, the lions drag the lifeless body of the mountain ram away from his flock and into the tall grass. The scavengers have arrived. Drawn by the scent of blood and the promise of a free meal, they quickly begin tearing apart the carcass, leaving nothing but bones and scraps of wool behind. The cycle of life and death continues on the African savanna, and the lions and scavengers play their part in keeping the ecosystem in balance. The lion, with its razor-sharp claws and teeth, is a formidable predator that has hunted similar prey to the mountain ram. On the other hand, the mountain ram is a large, powerful animal with sharp horns that could inflict serious damage on the lion. If it gets too close, as the standoff continues, the lion takes a few steps forward, its eyes fixed on the mountain ram. It lets out a loud roar, trying to intimidate its opponent and establish dominance. The mountain ram responds by pawing the ground and lowering its head, ready to charge if the lion makes a move. The air is thick with anticipation as the two animals circle each other, each trying to gain the upper hand. Suddenly, the lion lunges forward, its claws extended, aiming for the mountain ram's throat. The mountain ram, however, is quick and nimble, dodging the lion's attack and sending it sprawling on the ground. The lion shakes off the impact and quickly gets back on its feet, its gaze still locked on the mountain ram. The mountain ram charges forward, its horns lowered, and collides with the lion, knocking it back a few steps. The impact stuns the lion, but it quickly recovers and swipes at the mountain ram with its paws, trying to land a solid hit. The mountain ram, however, is too quick for the lion and dodges the attack, sending the lion crashing into a nearby tree. The mountain ram, sensing an opportunity to escape, turns and runs away from the injured lion, disappearing into the tall grass. The lion, despite its best efforts, is unable to catch up to the agile mountain ram and is left frustrated and empty-pawed. They belong to the family Bovidae, which includes other horned animals such as cows, goats, and sheep. Despite their bulky appearance, mountain rams are surprisingly agile and can navigate steep and rocky terrain with ease. They typically have a lifespan of 10 to 15 years and can reach a maximum weight of 330 pounds. Male mountain rams are larger than females and have distinctive curved horns that can grow up to 4 feet in length. These horns are not only impressive, but also serve as weapons during mating season, when males compete for dominance. Mountain rams are herbivorous and spend their days grazing on grasses, shrubs, and other vegetation. They are well adapted to cold climates and can withstand freezing temperatures thanks to their thick coats of wool. In addition to their physical adaptations, mountain rams also exhibit behavioral adaptations to cope with harsh environments. For example, they often gather in groups during the winter months to conserve body heat and protect each other from predators. Despite their imposing size and strength, mountain rams can be hunted by large predators such as wolves and bears. However, their agility and sharp horns make them formidable opponents. and they rarely fall prey to such predators. Overall, the mountain ram is a fascinating and resilient animal that has adapted to survive in some of the most challenging environments on Earth. Today we've got an epic battle between two wild animals that will leave you on the edge of your seat. The lion is the second largest cat after the tiger, and is the only species in the genus Panthera that is not found in the Americas. There are two extant subspecies of lion, the African lion and the Asian lion, which is critically endangered with only a few hundred individuals left in the wild. Lions typically live in groups called prides, which consist of related females, their cubs, and a few adult males. They are carnivorous and prey on a variety of hoofed animals, including zebras, wildebeest, and buffalo. Lions are known for their distinctive roar, which can be heard up to 5 miles away. They are also highly adaptable and can thrive in a variety of habitats, including grasslands, deserts, and forests. First up, we have the lion. Now let's meet our second contender, the mountain ram. Now that we've met both of our contenders, it's time to let them loose in the arena and see what happens. As the sun sets over the African savanna, a pride of lions is out on the hunt, their eyes gleaming with the promise of a thrilling chase. Our next matchup is between a lone lion and a massive mountain ram. Who will win this epic battle? The mountain ram and the lion are evenly matched opponents, and the outcome of their battle is uncertain.